And welcome to another beautiful day in Planet Nomads. We're off heading back to our main base via sort of circuitous route, trying to find more monuments. Now, we haven't actually seen a monument, but ahead of us there is a UFO. So let's see what that holds for us. You can just see it right in between my the front arms of my flying base. Now those guys are going to get annoyed with me if I land there. So let's head a little bit the other side. Wiggle our way down and get out. Oh, didn't see those guys. They're not going to be happy. Can we scan that? We can. Yeah, and of course the scanner battery's depleted because that's just the way it goes. Mars. It is probable the monuments have been part of a connected interstellar travel and communication system. By attempting to activate the Mars monuments, humans have left an energetic print in the system, alerting the creators to their location. Oh dear. Got some zanite. Picked up a bit of zanite in the desert. Some titanium. Yay! Some more crystal. An extraterrestrial address book. And a power cell. Cool. So let's read the address book. Oh, don't do that. Switch to the multi-tool so I don't accidentally do a massive scan. And I use. Okay. So, where has it? Wow! Oh my word! That's a fair old trek, isn't it? Well, let's get back in the vehicle and the beast, and we'll head off in that general direction. We may as well do this human wreckage whilst we're here. As much as anything to remove it from the map. You see, sometimes if this was a wheeled vehicle, you would look at this water and think, that's really quite shallow. Can you drive across it? And you might be able to, actually. But if you do and you get stuck, don't blame me. That was your choice. Right. I'll try and avoid those trees. So, although that did not give me, wasn't a monument, it did give me the address, the location of a monument. Kind of hoping they're not all that far apart from each other. Right, what's this got? Well, first off, let's get rid of the signal beacon, because, can we scan it? No, we can't. I've managed to leave it on one of the other wreckages, so that'll be constantly showing up on my map unless I go back just to get rid of it. What's that? A large container. Oh, okay. get rid of some soil. There's nothing in there. No, let's just get the bits. And there's a thing here which has nothing in it. There we go. So onward we shall go. Now what I'll do is I'll bring you back when we get closer to the monument, or if we find another monument or another UFO in the meantime. I will pick up these as I go, but I'll not record those because we've already done huge numbers of them. So we shall see you soon. Well, the sun is handily just coming up as we head over to another crashed UFO. I can't see it ahead of me, so I don't think it can be on the ground. I think it might be on the other side of this hill, possibly. Or is it just down here? Ah, there it is. The good thing about these UFOs is they're quite hard to miss. So what we'll do is we'll sit down on this little platform. Whoa, bouncy, bouncy. I'll get out and it'll stop. That's marvellous. Now we can probably scan this as well here with our scanner. Nomads. The creators were apparently an ancient travelling nomadic civilization, as suggested by the evidence collected by human scientists. Because of their independence, one group could roam the empty space while another group could colonize planets for hundreds of years. There you go.
There was not one, many forms. Some great life do not to only destroy, forgotten now.
There you are. The voice in the head. So some more Zonite, some more titanium, I love these guys, and another extraterrestrial address book. Fabulous.
Nutrition level dropping.
Oop. Let's not fall off our vehicle. Do we need a scan? We don't. Nutrition level, so I need food. That's easily sorted. I am in a well-fed state. That's fantastic, isn't it? Right. Let's use the address book. Distress signal located. Does it say where? Not really. Let's have a look. Ah, so there's two in close proximity over here. That's interesting. So we're kind of heading in the right direction. So whilst we're this close, let's do that. Oop, there we go. Yep, there we go. Where is it? Oh, is it 1.2k away? It is. No, we'll just head off and we will bring you back when we get to the next monument or UFO. So we'll see you then. Bye for now. Well, the first of the two monuments that we discovered their locations from extraterrestrial address books is coming up ahead of us in 500 meters. So let's see what that has for us. I guess it'll just be a scan. I guess that's it there. It would be handy if it had another address book, but I think it's only the UFOs tend to have the address books for monuments. Right, let's not hit that, because I don't think we knocked that down. There we go, that'll do. Get the scanner out. Did I get too far away? Must have done. Nemesis. Further data shows that the creators attempted to isolate a dangerous experimental substance, termed by ingenious scientists as the Nemesis. This biotechnology has been the probable cause of a quarantine of this planet. However, questions remain as to the origin and function of this technology. There you go. But there's nothing in there. Nope. What's in here? Extraterrestrial civilization notes. Okay. Yeah. Wish I'd stopped doing that. Accidentally right-clicked with the scanner. And that's what happens if you do that. Dear me, come on. Get up. There we go. Right. Let's use that. Operator syndrome. Anyone entering the chamber knew it. The operator syndrome. Heart racing, pupils dilated. You could feel your skin itching under the hazmat suit. After a week, people started complaining. Imprinted shadow on your own self. People started locking their doors. We stared at each other, looking for answers, clueless. Sleep deprivation anomalies. REM disturbances. Subjects describe vivid nightmares, feverish inability to sleep, sense of unease and urgency. One problem. In reality, they slept like babies. Excellent recovery. Have you ever dreamt of having a nightmare? Now the next one's just a little bit away, so we'll just bring you back when we get there. So we'll see you soon. Well, we're heading directly for our next monument over a very large body of water. With a nice little island. I think I mentioned it in one of my previous videos. I do like island bases. But I'm not sure we'll need to build around here, so that's maybe not a thing. Can you just see the foliage rendering in ahead of us? It is a beautiful world. A beautiful world. Go up a little bit just to clear these sort of tops of things. Now this terrain in a ground vehicle would be an absolute nightmare. You'd be constantly backtracking or pulling your vehicle out of a hole. Air travel is definitely the way forward. Well, there's the monument. Dead ahead. I think that's the box over there. We'll arrest our forward momentum and... that was almost a semi-competent landing. What just attacked me? It's that thing there, isn't it? Yeah. Yep. Bad move. Okay, let's scan the edifice. Creators. The creators are aware of a human interaction with technology on Mars. Congenious scientists speculated that they implanted devices into their technology, enabling them to scan beings that had a contact with their seeded worlds. The motivation for such behaviour is yet to be uncovered. It does sound a little bit sinister though, doesn't it? What have we got in here? Extraterrestrial civilization notes. Okay. We'll pop that stuff in there. I must have picked up seeds before. Yep. There we go. And then let's read this one. Operator Syndrome 2. It is enough to be close to their technology, and sooner or later the syndrome will come in. Those who have worked with it had it much stronger and sooner than others. We don't know what it was, but I get a feeling that everything is related. All their machines work with the DNA just as easily as we do work with data pads. Is it possible that all these side effects were the result of the access to our own DNA? How can the mention of long-lost enemy of the creators influence this? How is it possible that all of our crew members had the symptoms? What was the real purpose of our journey? Who knows? Now on the objectives, got 9 out of 10. So I think when I'm scanning the UFOs, that must count as a monument. So we'll need to craft an override matrix. We need to find one more monument. There are 4 pylons, so presumably we need to craft 4 override matrices. Build the Odysseus. And make fuel. Are we getting there? Well, one way to find out, eh? Now I've run out of alien monuments to scan. So what I am... Is it quicker to head the other way around the planet? It might be. It might be. Just keep on trucking. Oh, no. Can I get rid of that? Oh, well. So... yeah, I'll just keep heading this... oops. I will just keep heading that way around the map. And we'll catch up to the... we'll try and come in at this sort of area. And we'll cover all this bit. And hopefully I'll find another monument en route. And then we'll pick up our high-end stuff from here. And head back to... G. Yeah. So that's the plan. I'll bring you back when we find the next monument or UFO. So we shall see you again soon. Bye for now. And just as I set off to find the next monument, lo and behold, there it appears on the horizon. So I think we're heading towards the last monument we need to find. Let's drop a bit of height. So it looks like there's a human wreckage near this monument. So So I may as well do both at the same time. Can we get there in daylight? That's the question. So I think we may be approaching the story's conclusion. If I was doing this again, I think I would probably make a mobile base like this, but with the small air blades and lots of small air blades. Because my understanding is that would be faster than this one, possibly twice as fast, in fact. So it would make getting around collecting these last things much faster. So another time around I will do that, but this time around I think we're sticking with the beast here. And it's getting dark. Guess that's sunset. Ah, it's gonna rain. And this game, when it gets dark, it really does get dark. I mean, you can barely see your hand in front of your face. Kinda dark. And certainly the kind of dark where you have no idea what you're heading towards. Now I think in that flash where the rendering wasn't quite right, that I saw the monuments just behind those trees. Yep, that's it there. Or maybe it's in front of those trees. Wow, lots of distress signals. But that is definitely a monument. Now where's its control thing? Because it's dark, I can't actually see the where the container or the teleport stand is. Ah, just beside it there. Okay, let's land there. Oh, and we've got bugs. Yeah, I've sorted them out. Right, let's scan this guy. Oh, I think it flipped through something else there, but never mind. Final analysis. Data from human interaction with Mars technology has been used by the creators to initiate a series of malevolent operations, suggesting violent intentions to use seeded worlds as ground for further biotechnological experiments. Oh.
Everything will be lost and forgotten. They do not. Compassion. Humans can't win. I can. If you'll help.
There you go. So I guess we're going to help this guy create his technology. Extraterrestrial civilization notes and 2 polycrystal chassis. Awesome. So let's try not to fall off. I just want to do a quick scan of the surrounding area. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Oh, it does if you hit the wrong thing. Up we go, go on. And C, and connect, and boom. Go on. Oh, I haven't made it yet, so I'll try again. C, and connect, and boom. And we'll do the scan. And it's updating the map. And that's done, so I'll take that down again. And then we will have a look at what this has to say to us. Maynard, our glorious leader, son of an oil shale magnate, Canadian entrepreneur Alec Maynard became a multi-billionaire before he was 30, thanks to his business acumen and ruthlessness. He is currently CEO of Congenia, a tech industry giant of unrivaled financial and technological resources. He would go to any means to get what he wants. According to his own PR, he wants to move humanity forwards. Apparently, we are at the edge of new technology revolution. Under the wings of this vision, even Anita was sent. The question is, what was the whole mission of our crew? The more information I get from the creators, and the more something talks to me, the more I doubt that it was only about colonization and crystal mining. There you are. So our objectives, we only now have pylons, Odysseus and fuel. Okay. So I will continue heading back around the planet, and I'll bring you back when we're back at the main base. So I shall see you then. So we're back at our original base, and took a little while, and we're just going to go and clear out the mining rigs, see if we've got anything worth having. There we go, there's two. Because I don't think we're going to be coming back to these guys over time. We got 19 carbon. Wow. That was worth doing, wasn't it? We'll get rid of that. I think I had picked stuff from these before. I don't think that was it from the whole thing. That got rather more carbon. Excellent, well done. Because I've checked in the base and I have got a whole enormous amount of dirty water. Just unbelievable amount. Because the whole time I've been away, the base has been producing the stuff. Actually, let's put some of that carbon in one of these cargo boxes. Carbon, 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 and we'll put biomass in there as well. And let's put those in there. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So we'll go off to the next set. Whoa. Kind of struggling to hit top speed on a slope. Whoa, that was fast. And there's one of them. So what have we got out of that? Quite a bit more carbon, that's awesome. And where's the other one? Oh, was there only one up here? Yep, I guess so. Cool. So that whole trip around the planet used 30 deuterium in each generator. So I used 60 deuterium for the whole trip around the planet. Well, it's saying there's another one right here. Oh, was that one I just didn't take down? Yeah, I must just not have taken that beacon away. Right, let's head over this ways. Oh. Try not to hit the cows. I know they're not cows, but they kind of look like cows. Let's go a little bit slower, so we're not careering all over the place. He says, putting his foot down. Right, so let's see what we've got here. Another few hundred carbon. If you weren't here when these were being set up, by the way, all I was wanting was carbon. Let's see what this one's got. Cool. And then we'll take that down. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's the switch. Yeah. So we'll put the carbon away again. Let's put half of that in there. And I think we've got one more a little bit further up here. So we shall go and see. I might even have two operating off the same generator. Oh, come on, you can do it. And we'll go rocketing down the other side. And here's the last one. Is that done? Yes, it is. So we'll get all sorts of stuff out of this one, including some Zanite. Right, so we shall pop that in the rover. And we'll get the rest of the stuff out of here. Quite a bit of Zanite. Oh, loads of Zanite. Oh my word. Tons of Zanite. I think that's about 240 Zanite from so far. Okay. That's awesome. That's excellent, in fact. That means probably the only resource we'll be short of is pure crystal, perhaps. Wow, could almost do with more storage on this thing. Alright. And well, that was everything in storage, so we'll just dismantle those. And that. And get the fuel out of that. And dismantle that. So because I think we're in the end game, there's not much point in collecting more resource that I'm not going to be using. I think this will do us. Can that be in? Come on. Now we'll head back for home. So what I'm going to do is load the big vehicle up with all the resources. Pretty much.
Sensors show you are slightly thirsty.
I'm slightly thirsty, okay. Pretty much all the resources. And I'm going to take that to the base that's near the pylons and the big monument. And then we're going to see if we can make the things we need to disable the pylons. And then we'll try the teleporter thing. And we will... Oh, yeah, okay. I might have to get rid of that tree because it's going to... interfere with my movement, I think, yeah.
Nutrition level dropping.
Yeah, okay. So, let's have us some food,
In a well-fed state.
some water.
Good hydration
I will
security.
stock up the big vessel with all the stuff we need, and then we'll head out. And what I'll do is I'll just bring you in as we get back to the new base. Yeah, let's see how far we're getting. This might be it, guys. Well, we've made it back to the base near the massive monument beacon type thing. And I've transferred all the resources out of the beast there into the base, or almost all of them. I've got loads of these small containers set up. I've replaced some of the connectors with containers, and the big container has quite a bit of stuff. And quite a bit of space left, but quite a bit of stuff. Not least, it's got 300, 430 zanite, a bit of titanium. Where's the titanium? Yeah, 235 titanium, a couple hundred uranium as well, and all the other bits and bobs. So what we're going to do is check our objectives and work out what we need to make in order to create this Odysseus stuff. So objectives. Craft an override matrix. Okay. That's a hybrid replicator. Let's just check the 3D printer. So that's a crystal override matrix. Wow, it takes 3 polycrystal chassis, 10 of the Mark II components, and 5 quantum computing. Yeah, I remember thinking they were expensive. Let's just go back to the craft and override matrix. Okay, well, we can make at least one of those, so let's do that. That's going to take a while. What else do we need to do? Build Odysseus using hybrid replicator. Okay. Craft fuel. Right, so the Odysseus replicator is that, or the hybrid replicator is that thing there. So let's see what we need to make that. So we need 3 of those, We need quantum electronics. Let's take some of those. And the plating Mark II, some of those. Oh, we've got quite a lot of the composite parts actually, so that's not a problem. And 5 of those. Sheesh. Now, where should we put this? It's getting a bit cramped on that side of the room. Bum, bum, bum. Let's put it over here. That's a weird thing, isn't it? It's got one entry point. I wonder actually if I can put it on top of these. I can. Cool. Well, that is quite weird, isn't it? Yeah. I probably haven't got any of the basic plating in my inventory, so I'll need to get some of that to be able to make the stuff can go. No, we'll just leave that there for now. Oh, it's made a crystal override matrix. We'll have some of the basic composite parts, some plating, or some basic frames rather, and some plating. Oh, no. Now then. How much fuel does that use? Oh, it doesn't use electricity. Interesting. No. Huh. I've got the stuff turned off that I don't need. Right, let's put some piping in our toolbar. Actually, probably be neater if yeah, if we have that one down there as well. Because what we'll do is we'll take that one away. We will put that one in. And then we'll put this on there. And that on there. And that will then connect those up. And what do we do with this? So that's an interstellar transport. So we need 13 reinforced frames, 20, so we can build that. Holy moly. What? That is enormous, isn't it? Oh my word. I'm using the wrong tool. Oh no. Why can't I not build that? That is really weird. Why can I not make that? I don't understand. Well, I've taken a roof tile out, so let's put the roof tile back. It's really strange. I don't understand that bit. Basic ceiling block. Okay. Did you see us build? Ah, it just took time to build, I see. Right. Okay, okay. Cool. Wow, so now I need to take down the so that's the crystal override matrix. So what do I need the Odysseus fuel for? Craft fuel. Do I make it in the refinery? That's the armory, isn't it? Yeah, we don't make it there. Odysseus fuel. Okay, so we can craft that. Oh, we need more polycrystal chassis. Did we use them all in building the ouch. We burned through those pretty quickly. Polycrystal chassis. Let's make 25 of those. That will take a little while. Let's have some water.
Good hydration secured.
Okay. So we have a way off the planet, but first off we need to take down the antenna over there. Now I am guessing we will need 4 of these guys and presumably 4 fuel. I don't know. And these guys all take 3 polycrystal chassis, don't they? Yeah, so that would be another 9 of them. And then if they each need a fuel, that would be 20 of them. So that'd be 29 more. Okay. I wonder if we have enough crystal for that. Because we're using this to make the existing order. Might be tight. Right, we should have 5 altogether now, so we ought to be able to make one of these. Oh no, hang on. That's Odysseus fuel. Yeah, let's be careful here. So the Odysseus is the massive teleporter, so we probably only need one fuel for that. Okay. Yeah, so we can make one fuel, I think. Yeah, so let's craft one because that should complete that. That's churning out the polycrystal chassis. Right. So we'll need another 12 polycrystal chassis. Okay, okay, we should be okay. That should work. Cool. Yeah. Exciting times. So actually, the only thing we're making now that requires the polycrystal chassis is these crystal override matrices. And I think I'll only need 9 more. Because there's 4 of those tower things. It depends what these are powered with. Oh, hang on, I've got 7 polycrystal chassis in my inventory. So actually let's stick those in there. Oh, only quantum electronics. Okay, well that's not a problem because quantum electronics just take zanite, silver and gold, and we've got tons of that. So let's make 30 of those. And let's temporarily put the rest of those on halt because I think I've got enough of them. Now to make these, oh, we don't need that many. Right, so I'll craft 15 of those, and then we should be able to make 3 of those. Yeah, okay. Okay. So that should be enough to set off the interference for all 4 of those things. And then what do I need to fly back here and power up the teleporter, I guess. There doesn't seem to be anywhere to add fuel to that. Well, perhaps you can't do that until you oh. I wonder what the power drain of that is. Well, I've got a uranium generator, so let's give it a go and see. Let's see. No. Okay. Maybe I'll get more details nearer the time. Now, how are we getting on here? Won't be too long, I don't think. Right, I think I've got some... well, I'll tell you what, no, what we'll do is we'll let that craft, and I'll bring you back once it's crafted, and we'll head out and play with the obelisks. So we'll see you very soon. Okay, well, the machinery has finished its job. We have 4 crystal override matrices, and we have an Odysseus fuel. Now I don't know if it only needs 1 Odysseus fuel or if it needs 100, but we shall find out. But first off, we'll go to the obelisks and see if we can do something with these. I've never used them, so I have no idea how to apply them to the thing, but hopefully that will be obvious when we get there. Oh, I turned it off so as not to waste fuel. So I haven't put any more fuel in there, so all that flying around used a total of 34 fuel rods. Well, 68 because I've got 2 generators. Now we don't need to go up particularly high, I don't think. We just need to head off in this general direction. I could just have walked it, but I like to have a cockpit to retreat to for protection if something comes after me. Oh, there's guys knocking around down here. So they might get quite aggravated by my presence, but yeah, you know. What's in this container? Nada. Huh. Open. Does that shut it down? Oh, it's changed. Has it changed the colour of it? I don't know what that does. Okay. Well, let's just do all 4. So, how far away is the next one? Yeah, I think it might have changed the colour of the thing. Now I don't know if they have a limited lifespan or what. So, let's just go and try and do the next one. Wow, that's bouncy, isn't it? In fact, the next 2 don't seem to be that far apart, so we'll just do them together. Don't think my guy's enjoying the rain. Open that. Guess that's 2 down. Go off and do this one. You see, with the Mark IV jetpack you can essentially stay airborne over flat land pretty much indefinitely. Right, number 3. Yeah. I think the last one is over here. Yeah. I'm going to be some distance away from my vehicle, but you know. Like I said, I can almost fly indefinitely, so even if I come across land animals I can probably get up and away from them. Oh, I've got plenty of shots in my gun as well, so. Okay. And last but by no means least. Oh. That was a bit of a shake. And it looks like, yep, that beam going up into the sky has gone. Nemesis would like to have his freedom to destroy his own creators and establish an order on their colonized planets. It is needed to have all types of animal nests scanned to create extracted virus from genetic material. The virus itself can be synthesized in medium med bay. Now where's my vehicle? So if he stops the creators, that should stop them doing whatever plans they have for humanity. So I might well see if I can make the virus, how hard it is. If I've got the ingredients, I'll do it. If I haven't, I won't. See, we need to avoid that tree. Possibly trees in general, to be honest. We'll pop back to the base and we'll see what we can do. So this episode is going to run on a bit, but I think it might be the last episode, so we'll just keep going to completion of the storyline. Alright, you can stop there. And let's go and see. Was it the med bay that said she'd make it in? Turn you on. No, greenhouse then. No. So hang on, let's read that again. In medium med bay. Okay. Did I actually make a med bay? I'm not sure if I did. Oh, I did. Med bay. Turn it on. Extracted virus. Why not? It's only going to take a minute. So, cool. We've got the Odysseus fuel. Let's have some food. We might as well splurge on water. I don't think we're going to run out. Let's churn out some more uranium. How much uranium have we got? It's my titanium. 119 uranium. I can make another 20 of those fuel rods, but I think that's enough. Again, it doesn't look like we're going to need them, to be honest. There we go, 42 hours. So we don't need you on. We don't need you on. Yeah, nearly 60 hours of fuel. And there we go, one extracted virus. That'll be even more hours of fuel. So let's head back. It looks like we're going to be able to take out the creators, which may or may not be a good thing. Because the nanovirus itself doesn't seem to be entirely friendly. But my fellows seem to be absolutely certain that the creators were going to be hostile at some point in the future. So I shall trust my fellow humans, if not the nanovirus itself. Now, do we want to get too close? I'm kind of thinking uploading the virus might do something horrible to the monument. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. Well, got free eventually. Fantastic bit of flying there. That's just a container. Open that and upload the virus.
Thank you. I'm everything. Look, it's in there. All balance. They will be no more. Choose to go first.
There you go. Kind of depends what he means by cleanse, doesn't it? Because that can have all kinds of connotations, not all of them entirely positive. We shall turn around, avoid that big tree. Oh, or not. Oh dear. And we're almost at the moment of truth. There we go. So what did that say? Yep, we have one objective left. Fill it with fuel. Get out. Okay. Finally, everything is set and ready. Get on the teleport and get the hell out of here. Okay. And how do I activate it once I'm on? Activate teleport sequence. Oh, do I need to go up to this thing first? I don't know. And go. How do I go? Activate teleportation sequence. Well, that's jolly good, but how do I do that? Space? Oh, yeah. It's a bad time to save the game. So, what's happened?
There was an error during emission of the teleportation beam from the planet. Deviation was caused by a presence of another portal in the beam route. Analyzing area.
Okay. Okay. So where am I now? A deviation of teleportation beam occurred during the process. Find out where you are and how to get out. Oh. So, not the final episode. Okay. Intriguing. Well, I think we'll pick this up in the next episode then. There we go. Catch you then. Bye for now, guys.